Hello, today we're going to learn how to plot points on the coordinate plane. So let's take a look at this example that I made of this poorly attempted figure of a coordinate plane. So we have four quadrants. We have the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. So the first quadrant is in the upper right hand corner of the grid. The second quadrant is in the upper left hand side of the grid, and the third one's on the bottom left hand corner of the grid, and finally the fourth one's on the bottom right hand corner of the grid. So let's try some points that I pre-selected for us to plot. So let's try for this one. It's going to be in quadrant 2. So that means we're going to start off with a negative x value and a positive y value. So let's see how that works. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. This is point 3. And now we're going to go up positive 2. 1, 2. So now we found our point for negative 3, positive 2, which tells us that any x value that's negative and any y value that's positive will always end up in quadrant 2. So now quadrant 1, we'll take an example. We have a positive 1 and a positive 4. So now we move right in the positive direction for x only one time. And now we move up positive 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We find our new point for 1, 4. So now we know that a positive x value and a positive y value will always end up in quadrant I. So now let's look at quadrant 3. We have a negative 3 and a negative 1. So now we're going to move left 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to move down one time. So now we found where negative 3 and negative 1's point resides on this plot. And now we know that a negative x value and a negative y value will always end up in the quadrant 3 space. So now for the last quadrant, quadrant 4, we have 2 and negative 3. So we move in the positive direction 2 on the right hand side. 1, 2. Now we move down negative 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Plot our point, 2, negative 3. So now we know also now that a positive x value and a negative y value will always end up in the fourth quadrant. I hope this helped in clearing how to plot points on a quadrant plane. If you ever have any questions, just email me or another coach. Have a good day.